welcome to our session today. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a tennis ball and foam rolling release session. So if you have a foam roller, grab it. It doesn't have to be the long one, it can be the half one. And then just a tennis ball or a golf ball is fine, or a hockey ball is great as well. So we're going to start off with the feet. You're going to place the ball down and you're just going to gently start rolling over the underneath of that foot. Put quite a lot of pressure into it. I want to turn sideways so that you can see. Just gently forwards and backwards. You can go more into that inner arch on the inside of the foot. You can put quite a lot of pressure on there. And you're going to find that if your foot is really tight, that it's going to be quite sore for you. But it's not necessarily a bad sore. And then just gently go onto the heel and roll around a little bit on that heel. Okay, and then you can switch it to the other side. Just gently start going forwards and backwards. Getting into all of those little muscles in the feet. Going more into the arch of that foot. Putting nice pressure into that ball. So you'll find that if you're using a golf ball will be a tad bit more uncomfortable than a larger ball, just because the surface area is smaller. So it's going to get a little deeper into those muscles. Roll around on that heel. Just really feel the spots that are sore for you, and you can apply a little bit more pressure in those spots. Okay. Then you're going to take your ball. You can lie on your back. And you're going to place the ball just above the hip into the lower back. Okay? Just wiggle it around. Find where it really gets into that muscle and where you feel it the most. Make sure that you're not lying it on your spine. Then if it's on the right side of the spine, I want you to hug the right knee into the chest. And then again, you can just adjust it. Find that spot where it's hitting that muscle. And just hold it. Focusing on your breathing. You can close your eyes if you want to. And then gently release that knee. You're going to take the ball over to the other side. And just find that spot again. And then you can hug your left knee into your chest if the ball is now on the left side of the body. If your lower back is quite tight, this is going to be quite painful. But it's just releasing into that muscle. And then you can gently release that knee back down. You're going to take the ball and you're going to place it underneath your shoulder blade. So more to the inside of that shoulder blade. Okay, but again, not on the spine. And you just place it. So I'm going to be placing it around here because that's where I get my tightness. And just find that spot where that muscle is tight. And just relax into a deep breath. Now from here, you're going to lift the arm up. Take the arm over the head. And just circle that arm all the way out and around. And lift it up to the ceiling. Taking it over the head. And circle around. And again, up to the ceiling. And over. And you just take that arm as far as you can go. So if it can't go all the way back behind you, that's okay. Try and keep that elbow straight though. And circle out and around. And one more up and over. And circle that arm all the way around. And let's circle in the opposite direction. And up. And again. And let's do it 3 more times. And let's circle one more time. Okay, take the ball, place it onto the other side. And it's not exactly going to be the same as the right side or the side you just had the ball. So again, just find that spot where you feel that it's going to be pushing into that muscle and releasing into the muscle. Then you can start doing your arm circles. Just going to move this foam roller. And circle up and around. Got a little click in that shoulder there. And you might find that this side is a little bit tighter than the other. And in the opposite direction. Or that it's a little looser than the other side. And let's do 2 more circles. And let's do 1 more. Okay, take that ball and you can just place it next to you. You're going to grab your foam roller now. And you can take a seat on it. So rule of thumb for foam rolling is that you never roll over the joint. Okay, so we're going to start off with our hamstrings. You place the roller lengthwise. You can cross one leg over the other. And you're going to place it just underneath the hip joint. And you're going to roll to just above the knee joint. And you just use your arms to move you. And we'll do about 5 rolls for each muscle group. And you may feel that some muscles are going to be a little tighter than others, same as when we were using the ball. And last one. Then switch the legs around, adjust the arms if you need to, cross the legs over. So all of your weight now is on one leg. And forward. Foam rolling is a really great way of just releasing into those muscles. It's like giving yourself your own massage. And let's do 1 more. Roll all the way to just above that knee joint and all the way back. Okay, let's do the quads. So you can turn over. You're going to be lying with the foam roller just below the hips. And then you're just going to walk your arms forward. And you're going to just above the knees. And then you're going to walk backwards. And again, you can just do this with 1 leg crossed over if you want to. I prefer with 2 because my quads are quite tight. And walking all the way back. Be careful of dipping into the back as well while you do this. And let's just do 2 more. And then on this last one, I want you to find the place where it is the most sore for you. Stay there. Then you're just going to bend the knees and you're going to feel it go a little bit more. And then you're going to straighten the legs. And again, bend those knees. And straighten. And bend. And stretch. And let's do 2 more. Bend. And stretch. And if there's more than one place where you're really, really tight, you can do this for the second spot as well. And stretch. Then push yourself all the way back. And then we're going to sit on the roller. So I'm going to keep it sideways. All right. And then we're going to cross the right knee over the right ankle. Push that right knee backwards. And you're really on the meaty part of the glute. Then I just want you to gently roll forward and roll back. Forward and back. Weights evenly over those glutes. From here, sitting nice and upright, or not upright, but on that meaty part again, you're going to take the knees over to the right. And then just gently roll forward and back. And let's just do 3 more. And roll 2. And roll 1 more time. And then bring the legs back to the center. Uncross the right ankle. Cross the left ankle over. Push that left knee back. And then just gently going forward and backwards. Weight equally on the butt cheeks to start off with. Try and put most pressure onto the glutes rather than on the hands. And then gently shift over to the left with the knees and just move it forwards and backwards. And again, you can find that spot where it really gets into that muscle. Maybe you need to go a little further. Maybe you need to lift up a little more. And let's do 3 more. And 2 more. And the last one. Okay. You can lie on your back. You're going to place the foam roller lifting the hips. Again, behind the glutes, but a little bit higher this time, so not as much on the meaty part. Then you can hold one hand on one side of the roller, other hand on the other to hold it stable. Lift the legs up one at a time to that tabletop 90 degrees position. And then just gently take the legs over to the right. And then take them over to the left. So you might find this one is a little bit more painful just because you're putting a lot more weight onto the glutes. Over. And let's do 4 more. And 1 more each side. Maybe go a little further this time. And the last one over. And coming back. Good. Place your feet down. Lift your hips up and just push the foam roller out from underneath you. You can place it on your mat. And you can lie on your side. You're going to have the foam roller right underneath that neck. Okay, so you're lying right on top of it with the neck. You're pulling the shoulder down. Right, so you're not sitting like that. I don't want it underneath the skull. I want it in that neck. Then you can bend the knees, keep them straight, whatever's comfortable for you. Both arms are going to be stretched out in front of you. And you're just going to lift the top arm up. And you're keeping pressure into that roller as you take the arms all the way back. And then bring that arm all the way back to where you started. And again, reach that arm up to the ceiling. And back. You can turn the chest up to the sky here as you take that left arm back. And just follow the fingertips with the eyes. It's also really a nice chest stretch for that arm going backwards. Let's do 2 more. And let's do it 1 more time. And bring that arm all the way back. Good. From here, I want you to hold the roller with the top arm. Then the bottom shoulder, you're just going to give a little push of it up into the roller. So it's just a small movement. So if your traps are tight, you're going to feel it in the top of that shoulder. And you just hold it here. And as you start to feel it release, push it a little bit more. And then you can release that shoulder, lying on your back, keeping the roller underneath the neck, holding again on either side. You're just going to drop your right ear down to the right side of the roller. And almost elevate your chest up, so don't lie with the chest down, because then you're not really going to get into those neck muscles. Then go up through the center and over to the left. And again, look through the center and to the right. And through the center, over to the left. 1 more each side. And last one. Then bring the head back to the center. You can lie on your left side. I'm just going to turn around so that you can see me. Make sure that you are going onto the other side now. Lying flat, roller right underneath that neck. And both arms are straight, legs can be bent or stretched. Reach the top arm up, and you can take it all the way back behind you. And then lift it back up. And again, lift it, following those fingertips with the eyes. And back up. Let's do 3 more. And lift that arm and just adjust the foam roll if it starts to slip out. And lift that arm up. 1 more. Take it all the way back. And then lift that arm all the way up and down to the floor in front of you. Place the top arm down onto the roller just to stabilize it. And push the bottom shoulder down into that roller. And just hold it here. Take deep breaths if it's quite sore. So it's just releasing into those upper trap muscles. And then gently release that shoulder. Okay. You can come up and you can move into a rest position. Hands can go onto the roller and just push it all the way back. So bum to the heels and arms reaching forward. And just take a deep breath in and breathing out. And again, inhale. And as you exhale, slowly roll all the way up to sitting, bringing the roller to the knees. And there we go. So that was just to release a little bit into those muscles. If you're quite tight, you can do this every day of the week and it will make you feel so much better. Well done, everyone. See you again for our next video.